runners. This one actually has 6 health bars, which means that our runners are gonna. Oh, we're starting. Never mind.
Let's go.
We're gonna damage boost. We're actually gonna see damage boost right now. So, don't know about Kirby. No damage boosts. Oh, there we go. There's the damage boost. Some little Maille or Maille, I think. So there's like 3 ways to play Kirby. You've got your you've got your annual your suck and spit. You know, you just yell, press that B button, and then just hold it. And if you hold down, then you can actually swallow it, and that's a bit faster.
And oh, JC just got the first instance of a bad RNG by, like, the bomb man, I don't know what he's called, jumped. Instead of giving him a bomb, he jumped to the other side, which loses roughly like 5 seconds.
Senior.
So already, Little Maille's ahead.
Yeah. Little Maille going for 3 damage boosts, and I mean, it's obviously faster, as you guys can see, by, you know, a slight amount, because you can get pushed forward due to the damage. But then again, if you get hit 3 times for whatever reason, then you're going to be behind. So it's one of those things where you basically want to go for it, but sadly, if you know, get hit and die, then you're going to lose time. And another thing about these apples is that even though they're falling and the suck hitbox is pretty good for Kirby, sometimes you can hit them and then you'll have to wait an extra cycle. The puffs being RNG as well, so if he doesn't puff at all,
yeah,
you know.
This is all RNG. And JC being completely annihilated by RNG right now, having had 2 puffs in Wispy Woods.
That's the thing about this game. Alright, so Castle Lololo, with a mic that, also if you enter a door, sorry, besides down canceling, like trying to get a example of down canceling right now, where there we go, on JC's side with the mic, I think he pressed down and then canceled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but another thing, how little Maille did it, he went in a door and that just cancels it. Like if you suck something and then you go in a door, it just doesn't, it just like disappears into the void of his stomach.
But if you have something in your mouth and then enter a door, it loses a bit of time because you have to spit it out instead of just going into the door. And
it's definitely true.
There's also something with pressing down just after you if you swallow something and then go up into a door, or spit something and then instantly press down. That's something we call task spit, which basically lets you spit instantly, and you don't have to wait for the cooldown.
So here against the enemies, which are called Lolo and Lala, as you can see, sometimes they you know,
failed
right next to each other, and then so you can hit this, and let's see if Little Maille just going for the safe strat. But as you can see, like right there, Lala actually was on the bottom there, so we could have hit him twice. I don't think we got any double hits.
I don't think so.
We're saving all that for DDD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And JC being a bit behind after.
You're just a total noob that you heal. So you heal if you take damage. So if you like right now, you know, JC at 1 health, and at Float Islands he's gonna be at 6 health. So that's another reason why damage is really good in this game.
And another big part of this run is, because it's a Game Boy game, a big part of this run is lag reduction, because this game has many enemies and therefore it's pretty laggy.
I don't know why all the strats are called double hit, but as you can see, he got hit by that cannonball, allowed him to save a bit of time. Well, I mean, it was a long time ago, but you know, Carbassi had to explain lag reduction. So this part's actually kind of hard. Really easy, but what he's doing right there with the whole, like, right when you fall down there, but after that Gordo guy, you have to huff and then spit, but then it's actually kind of hard. And the reason why is well, you go down a little and you can lose time, but I think both of the runners did that pretty perfectly.
And both of the runners being able to avoid the curry, which actually loses time because of the amount of sprites or pixels that spawn by exhaling the curry, and JC taking a bit of damage.
There's another thing that a lot of I don't know if anyone's super new to the game, but when Kirby's falling and you see him with his head down, not only will he not take damage, but he can also destroy enemies, which means that you can see them like full jump.
Yeah, and Kabila, which is the boss of Lodi Islands, is probably the only boss that isn't RNG based, because you can basically just get up in its face and just shoot it.
Yeah, and another thing is you can play back, so that way you know try to avoid the cannonballs, and you can lose like 2 seconds, but you know, like I think both runners played forward at least for some parts. Kind of reminds me of Tatanga from Super Mario Land. So if you guys play Mario Land out there and like know about Tatanga, it's kind of like that, where
yeah.
you know.
And Little Mates and JC now mastering the hardest platforming of this round.
That's right. I mean,
straightforward.
he's got to have a a good sub-pixel foundation for that one.
Yeah.
We have little Maille. This is actually a pretty hard part with all these enemies, especially those like dog enemies flapping with their ears. If you suck them, they don't want to get sucked. So like there you go. See, JC he sucked enemies. They didn't want to get sucked, so they turned green.
Yeah.
So yeah. This part is it might look scary with the Gordo there, because he deals like what, 3 damage, 2 damage? Damage. He deals
I
like
think 3.
Yeah, 3, I think. Is this boss is heavily RNG. I know people say Cracko's the most RNG. No, he's not RNG at all. He's actually really easy to beat, because you can just and then get him. By the way, JC around like what? 10 seconds behind,
5,
maybe?
5.
But then again, 5? Alright. I say 5.
Little Maille not being able to go into the background, but Jace.
Yeah, the background clip. So right now he's aligning his pixels, JC. And, no, I'm just kidding. He's not really doing anything. Background clip is actually bad because you can't see yourself, so sometimes you could lose time. That's actually kind of funny.
And if you're wondering why both of the Kirbys look a bit different, it's because I think I don't know if they both use emulator, but if they do, there's different color palettes, I guess, which you can use.
I know for a fact that Maille uses emulator because you can see his input display.
Yeah. And Little Maille's also using the original, in quotations, color palette.
Okay. And as you can see right there on JC's screen, he did like a sort of dive, and on little Maille's screen, he's not doing the dive. So you want him not to do the dive because the only way to beat him is when he poops out enemies, But if Cracko's constipated, that'll cost a hefty amount of RNG, and by RNG I mean time. So
and this is probably the part of the run where either someone catches up or someone completely breaks away of the opponent.
It actually looks like they might be I don't know, not the worst RNG patterns. World record gets out at what, 7:30ish? So
I have no idea.
For little Maille. And actually, I think maybe we could see a 12 in both of these runs. So anyway, DDD, the thickest boy here. You have to beat 4 little, refights almost. So kind of like Mega Man in that way. And yeah, after you do that, you get to, beat the buff boy himself. And then they kiss, obviously, but you have to beat that in under.
Those Kirbys, you just, the fake Kirby, I guess, which you just saw Little Maille fly into, actually despawn the Gordos and any enemies, I think.
Yeah. Now there's actually a way to skip one of those by taking damage, because that way you can just go straight through the door without touching it. The sprites have already taken damage. Oh, there you're gonna see a double hit on jaysee87's screen, as you saw with the Lola and Lala. He hit him twice.
JC only being like 3 seconds behind anymore.
Yeah, that saved him. Are we gonna see the Gordo skip? Take damage.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, JC with the Gordo skip.
And both of the routes kind of falling apart from another, and by Little Maille going into Wispy Woods and JC going into RNG Hell.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem too bad for him though. Got 2 Waddle Doos in 2 cycles. And another one.
Yeah. the way, guys,
That's a pretty
start grab.
crap.
They just like walk or like basically try to align themselves so when they're transported back to their like refight room, they move. So you might think it's weird that he's gonna stand in the middle, little Maille, after he beats Cabula. I think he's on the last one because that way he'll go up the DDD straight up. And it looks like he's ahead by 1 room right now. Here he is. Yeah. Since you want to beat all 4 bosses, good job him sticking behind because you know the boy Cabula, you know my brother there. If he
close, jaysee screen almost running into the Gordo, which on the DDD page kill you instantly.
Yeah. No. All right. Anyway, we're both gonna have 2 Gordo skips. But yeah, my brother Cabula, like you said, jaysee on 1 health right now. So the scary part is my brother's like an anime character. He's one of those, I might not destroy you, but soon you shall pay. You know, he's gonna like deal damage, and since you have to play all these 4 bosses, Cabula is actually really stressful here. I mean, at least that's my opinion on the thing. But as you can see, he's at 1 health.
jaysee only being able to go into D3 with 1 health, which can be bad if you get a bad. If you just get bad D3 and then also die.
That's true. Do that. Although Carbasi here was able to get his 12-12, I think, with a death, right?
Yeah, if you die to D3 and just instantly jump into him, it doesn't really lose much time, just I guess like 3, because you instantly respawn after blood. And jaysee actually pulling ahead through Cracko.
Yeah.
But the game isn't done yet. Oh, little Maille dying. I don't know if instantly or if you wanted to.
So the scary thing is that it's basically going to come down. The first game is basically come down to.
Ooh, but jaysee also dying.
Dying. Yeah, I was gonna say commentator's curse right there. I was gonna say if jaysee dies, then basically little Maille has got this first round. But if not, then jaysee would have won. But I mean, still, right now it's actually also looking really good because right now both runners are probably going to get a 12, which is pretty phenomenal since at a racing time that's pretty dang good. Like,
yeah.
Or a 10. You know, 12 is the way to go, bro.
jaysee having to give up on trying to hit DDD there because he would have gotten hit.
And a lot of runners have 11. The world record is actually 850 by this runner called Tass. I don't know why he's not on the leaderboard, but he's clearly the best. Tass is...
Oh, and little Maille only having 2 hits left.
Yeah.
Could this be RNG? The RNG heaven for little Maille.
Guys, by the way, I want you all to
Maille finishing at 12:53.
12. Oh, maybe not a 12 for jaysee. My bad. I don't know.
Yeah, just off of 12.
Off of 12. Speaking of which, RNGesus, if you want to read about the Holy Bible, I have a 1st edition copy. I like what's it called? I like Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, you know, thou shalt double hit DDD. That was like my jam. Anyway, Kirby looking super thick there.
And jaysee finishing at 13:8.
It's still like...
Yeah, both runs were not bad. It's just the difference between 11 and 13 is basically just RNG.
Much.
Movement only really matters for a bit of the time. But in a tournament, of course,
that'd be epic.
But in a tournament, of course, there's every little bit of time save can lose the run or win the run.
Okay.
And this was the 1st round.
Special thanks to Bubby. What? What's it called?
So
I've never read them before. They're fun. So, thank you all for watching so far. If you guys somehow want to reach me, I'm going to, I guess, leave my Discord so you guys can stalk me there. But anyway, actually, I think the whole point of the game was that DDD stole Kirby's food, and Kirby's, you know, gonna just, you know, go on mass genocide and just, you know, suck and cuck everyone until he can get all the food back. And he's also a hero because all these little Kirbys are like... There's the thickest boy. Look at that DDD right there. Just look at his...
And the category we're running is normal mode, and there's actually another extra mode leaderboard. And the thing that extra mode does is add in or change certain enemies into completely different enemies. For example, I think the birds are like
So, bro? Are you there, bro?
yeah, I'm there.
Okay, never mind. I was saying I have to fly solo for this one. That'd be my jam. All right, guys. So, by the way, in case you don't know me, yeah, I have the world record in Dora Explorer 1, so I'm basically a god. Also, I'm gonna be going to GDQ and commentating. So, if it's bad, you can put thumbs down in the chat, because for all those iPad users with the emojis, you can put a laughing crying emoji if you thought it was good commentary, because I wasn't really trying last time, but like now I'm trying, bro. So anyway,
so I guess both of the runners are gonna get ready for the second match. I'm not sure if they are yet.
This was a very very good first race right now. Like, that was, you know,
yeah,
that was really just show you that, you know, RNG isn't, you know, all there is, you know, because like, you know, you just gotta hope, believe, and, you know, draw that heart of the cards or whatever, or draw the heart of the sock, whatever Kirby does.
Okay.
So
okay, so
yeah. Woo! Let's go, man. All right, that was a hype. Like, let's go. Right now, I think both runners are just checking, you know, to see like, oh, did I win? Did I lose? You know, so force my brother on to get off my GameCube so I can play after.
Okay,
this.
the race is about to start.
Yeah. So, without any further ado, guys, it is indeed happening, bro. It's indeed happening. Oh my. Alright. I don't know why, it's,
The runners seem to be not very yet.
Yeah.
Or just waiting for something. Oh yeah, jaysee starting. And Little Maille also. Apparently Little Maille has a bit of lag on his stream. Or hers, I don't know.
Yeah. Alright, so, here we're gonna see, both of our runners killing the mushroom guy. You can't have any mushrooms here. So we're gonna just, both be basically getting a, you know, no stop first part, which is cool. You get like a 20. That's pretty good. I mean, like, I can never get a 20, but then again, that's just me. So here we're gonna see the first part.
Yeah, you go on.
Poppy, Mr. Popfree, you know, whatever his name is. We're gonna see
jaysee getting RNG'd again.
In the RNG again because, you know, apparently, you know.
But the beginning RNG really doesn't matter because DDD and Cracko will save you or just destroy everything.
Like a 50-hit Cracko or my love life. But I do know that this screen is actually kind of scary. Not this screen, the last screen, because there's a lot of lag, and if you mess up, you can actually like get pushed back by getting damage from the enemies. They could lose some time. But then again, it looks like both of our runners, very, very good. Looking at a very, very good pace. Pretty much tied. I think
about 2 seconds difference only.
RNG really. I think only the RNG, which is really good.
I think even less.
Maille, I think, little Maille. I'm gonna call him Maille. I'm sorry.
JC just has bad luck, doesn't he? The game doesn't want it.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Maille going in.
If you look at Maille's screen, you can actually see a test bit right there.
Is a bit slow, but it is an option. Just if you know.
So for test bit, you swallow the enemy and then you don't swallow. You suck in the enemy and then you spit it out. And the moment you spit it out, like I think a 12 frame window where you can press down. And if you press down in that window, when moving forward, you have a 12 frame window.
Both,
and if you...
JC going for the curry strats. He told me earlier. He told me in the voice call. No, never mind. His dad's on Xbox, so he's got to finish up. You know, he's got to get those V-Bucks for his Fortnite game with his bro. Got to get those squads. So anyway, here we're gonna wait actually on this Gordo because actually, Bossy, do you wanna commentate Mouse stream and I'll commentate JC's? That could work too.
I mean, yeah, we can like split it up a bit.
Ooh, no, check that out. Al going for like that extremely awesome double hit. Just gonna be like, yeah, boy. I think he's on PB pace. I really do. Like that is solid. But then again, I mean, JC also got the double hit.
Got a double.
Far behind, so we could argue that he's doing just as good. Just you know, the game just hates him more, I guess, because you know.
We're just behind PB, I think, and also about 6 seconds behind Little Maille.
Yeah. Speaking of hating things, I hate this level because there's a really annoying, there are just like some really annoying parts in it. And looks like these runners though are actually, you know, going to not be taking damage, since sometimes it's like you see them like almost start flying and, you know, try to go over the enemies instead of like hitting into them for damage boosts. And it's really a lot better to do that in a race environment because, you know, if you die, that's just sad and people are gonna, you know, just spam LUL in the chat. So
could it be that like the stupid, or did we like not introduce ourselves?
This is Karbasi. He lives in my basement.
Yeah, I am Karbasi, and that is the other ones. The other guy.
Other guy. The fella. So
and the reason they go into the water in float islands is because if you do it correctly, it actually saves 5 seconds about
yeah, and as you can
see, compared to flying.
JC's actually, I just want to say that the last like enemy, bro, he actually, JC did that a bit better than Maille. Wait,
Maille's stream seems to be
lagging, but I was saying, so it looks like they're almost cut up. It's like it's really gonna go down to Cracko.
Yeah. Let's just hope it wasn't the emulator that crashed, and it's just a stream.
And this is definitely going an upfront Capula from JC. He's definitely going up front there, because there's like no way. I believe I tested it out, and you can't even get hit like more than 4 times, so. JC still doing good. I really hope. It says 60 FPS, quite the irony since his stream crashed. Like you can see it in the top left. But yeah, I guess I'll just comment on JC's stream right now. JC going for trick. You can suck this guy in though. That guy is really hard. The dogs. There's like 3 dogs. It's hard to get around those guys. So you know, not gonna blame him. And he's in his hardest part again. He's aligning his subpixels. Gonna go for that good value.
Yeah.
And he's gonna.
Little Maille's stream crashed.
Oh, that's not. I mean, at least it's not gonna actually affect the tournament because if he has video proof of his time, then. But yeah. This part of the bridge is JC's actually handling this quite well. Both runners have been actually playing phenomenally. I don't know. I don't know if anyone who's actually like good at this game. I don't know if JC can still get 11, but I think he might still be able to PB. And even if not, he's gonna not lose that much. And so here's the mini boss again. The mini boss is my bro, you know? I mean, like, he's with my,
Yeah, no worries there. The emulator of Little Maille, I think, didn't crash. because his stream is just offline.
Yeah. So I guess we'll know. I guess we won't know who won until the end. But at least we can watch this quality content from jaysee87. I mean, I'd subscribe to his YouTube channel. I don't know about you guys. You should. Behind the wall.
Dysfunctional. This first race it just had to happen, didn't it?
He's gonna go behind the wall because actually I'm not allowed to say anything about that as a joke because it might trigger people. But you know what I can say? I can say that even if we're not going to make fun of every political person, we can make fun of these stars because you know what happens in extra mode? The stars just like destroy you. They can actually hit you. But the good news is this room's really pointless in normal mode. But you know what else is pointless? And besides life, this room, because besides taking damage from there, there's really not much you can deal with. Back to Carbossi now because I'm really bored. And all the political jokes I want to make, ironically, just can't be said on speed gaming or at games.
Oh, and DreamLand stream is back.
Oh, there he is! Okay!
Wait, they're tied almost. They're like pretty much tied.
They're basically tied. It's gonna come down to Cracko. Hit, guys. Okay, JC getting the good RNG. And I mean, he kind of deserves it after what he's been through. But still, they're kind of tied. JC again getting another enemy, so he's a little bit ahead by now.
Yeah, about 2 seconds. And Little Maille's ahead a bit.
Now Little Maille's ahead because you know, Cracko. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and Little Maille's staying ahead.
And, Little Maille is just gonna finish. They're kind of safe, but you know. There we go. And they are actually both pretty dang close.
Yeah, they're like 2.5 seconds at best, or like at least. You know what I mean? Maximum.
Yeah. DDD, everyone, spam DDD thick boy in the chat because we are into King DDD stage. Also, the best song in the game, I must add. You know what? I'm gonna commentate everyone. I don't know if like anyone wants me to, wants me or doesn't want me to commentate all of these, but I will. Anyway, speaking of commentary, it looks like we're gonna get a lot of double hits because no, Little Maille, sadly, not
double hit chances for Little.
Sadly, not gonna get it. Can JC get it? Can JC get the double hit? Looks like he does. Looks like he does, guys. We are in there. Okay.
JC being a bit ahead.
Put JC in the lead. Let's go. Let's. Oh, never mind. I thought he reset it first, but he just like went out. I was gonna say, bro.
About 4 seconds in the lead because of la RNG. And yeah, la has a bow, I think it's called, on her head. Like a hair clip or something. And Lololo doesn't. He's a manly boy.
Speaking of manly, this is not an ad or anything, but if you drink Kirby protein shakes, you'll get buffed like DDD in the new video game for the Nintendo Wii U, so you guys should totally do that. Again, I'm not being paid by them, I'm just, you know, I have to tell you guys this for legal matters. And anyway, we see
JC's timer entering the void.
Was that a good Cracko? I was kind of watching a mouse stream right now.
I mean, it's just above 10 minutes, so it's pretty good.
Okay, it's pretty good Cracko. So it looks like we're actually gonna almost sort of put it on hold and wait for the Cracko because if Maille gets either really good Cracko or really bad Cracko, he'll be in the lead or fall behind. So you guys, you know. Anyway, speaking of which, Maille,
a bit delayed. You can see the timers being a bit different.
And one more thing. As you see, Maille playing that, I think, quite nicely.
JC almost dying.
Going back, it only saves around 2. Oh, also not gonna go the Gordo skip. So yeah, he's playing to win. He's gonna win this tournament. I'm calling it now, man. And the way that he has to win is he's gotta play patient. He's an alpha gamer like WQQQRT, but the good news is even alpha gamers know how to, you know, play patiently, bro. Because
JC being probably the first to enter DDD, but with 1 health, so it doesn't really.
It's literally the rematch of the century, guys. I mean, I don't sports, but usually this stuff is like.
Test bit.
Good. Oh, is that test bit?
And D3.
JC. You
Go
know,
on.
not opt for the death on DDD because I mean, then again, I don't think he actually
2 empty cycles on DDD.
Decided on DDD. Oh my gosh, this is stressful.
This little Maille being a bit
Founding.
favored because he has more health and can't die basically.
Then
and
again,
JC having to lose a cycle.
He can't take damage, so for that like wall hammer, you know.
And the one thing about the inhaling attack is that it's even worse than just dying because it also loses, I think, a second or two because he also spits you out, and you only take the damage after.
Really hype gamers.
Oh, and both on the same DDD.
They're both on the same hitbox right now. Mal pulling ahead because of RNG.
Ah, but JC being DDDs being third time. Oh, but both on 1 health.
Both on 1 health. This could be it. This could make or break the run, or I'm gonna have to.
D3, let JC hit you.
There we go. Okay, it looks like it's game
Maille.
Maille's gonna let it out, gamers. Double 12.
Those were some good runs from little Maille, not gonna lie.
So I'm sorry if you guys were like getting annoyed by my like ironic stuff, like, you know, just like I wasn't. Ooh, just reset, bro. I wasn't like commentating too seriously because I was trying to have fun, but like, yeah, that was really good. Fizz Kringle, please don't say the F word in the chat because that's racist. Anyway,
so we can just see JC getting split by DDD. And the thing is, like, when you enter DDD, you can either risk it and not care about and try not to get hit. Spend fighting him. And another thing about the DDD's attacks is that if you go too far outside, he you can't get the star.
Yeah.
And JC accidentally pressing up. And
that's it, gamers.
That's it.
A 14-11, better than my time. Anyway, if you guys like this, you guys should totally watch them all. And if I was too annoying for this stream, because I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like playing around. That's like kind of what I do, bro. You know, I might not, you know, be in all of them. So, you know, you guys could get lucky. You could get me on an off day, guys.
So, yeah. Also, congratulations to JC for pulling and even getting a really good time in the first run.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's still... Wait, the next match, if I remember correctly, is going to be... So the next match of this tournament is going to be is tomorrow at 9 PM EST. So be sure to also...
Also, know that Speed Gaming is hosting the Spanish, German, and French restreams for ESA this year. Check out Speed Gaming Frances, Deutsch, and Espanol. Anyway, y'all, thanks for dropping by. Thanks to Karbasi and Dem Speedruns for the commentary today.
No problem. Been a pleasure to be here.
Yep, and then, so right now the only thing going on in Speed Gaming is those linkage restreams for ESA. We'll come back on Speed Gaming 2 with Donkey Kong Country 3, and then back at 7 p.m. with Ocarina of Time Randomizer on this channel. There's a few other ones. Check out our schedule link down in the panel to know what matches we have coming up.
I'm gonna head out, gamers, but hope you guys have an epic Alpha Gamer day. So, I'm just gonna be, chilling. If y'all want to spam me on Discord, I guess I'll leave that in the, description. So, peace, guys.
I'm gonna head out now too, and make sure to tune in again tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST for another match of this tournament. Peace out.